if you would like to provide comments during either this public meeting or the one we conduct at 5, you may do so by sending an email to the email address on the screen there. That's psc.meeting@ky.gov. Please include your name, your address, and a phone number, and the instructions for how you will participate will be provided once you send that email. I'm just going to provide a very brief overview before we turn it over to Vice Chairman Cubbage for taking public comments. The Public Service Commission, our mission is to foster the provision of safe and reliable service at a reasonable price to the customers of the jurisdictional utilities, while providing for the financial stability of those utilities by setting fair and just rates and supporting their operational competence by overseeing regulated activities. The Public Service Commission is an independent regulatory agency. It's a 3-member commission with the 3 members appointed by the governor. And the commission regulates rates and services provided by those jurisdictional utilities. That number is about 1,100 jurisdictional utilities, and that number includes water and sewer, mostly small systems, comprise the bulk of those 1,100 regulated utilities. We also regulate natural gas distribution systems and interstate pipelines. We regulate the investor-owned electric utilities and also jurisdictional cooperatives. And those jurisdictional cooperatives, that number does not include cooperatives served by the Tennessee Valley Authority, and we do not regulate municipal utilities except for gas pipeline safety. And a little bit about the rate making. It's a legal process under Kentucky statutes, KRS 278, and then the Public Service Commission promulgates regulations derived from those statutes, and then legal principles derived from the application of both the statutes and regulations. By statute, rates must be fair, just, and reasonable. Utilities are allowed through their rates to recover their costs of serving the customers, plus the ability to earn a reasonable rate of return on capital investments. The rate case process is also guided by a time frame per statute. The utility is required to file a 30-day notice of intent. They file that at the Public Service Commission. They also must provide public notice to their customers. And the clock starts when an application is deemed to be complete and rates cannot take effect for 30 days. The Public Service Commission typically imposes a suspension period, either 5 or 6 months, depending on the rate case. And by statute, a case must be completed within 10 months. The rate-making process also includes an opportunity for intervention. By statute, the Kentucky Office of Attorney General represents ratepayers. Full interveners must show they represent unique interests and will contribute evidence that otherwise might not be brought before the Public Service Commission. The rate-making process also includes several rounds of discovery, public meetings such as this one, and public comments, either provided in a public meeting forum such as this, or by sending comments via email or regular mail to the Public Service Commission. Typically, the PSC conducts a hearing and issues a final order based upon the record in the case. So Atmos Energy application, it was accepted for filing on July 20th of 2021. Atmos Energy serves approximately 179,000 customers in central and western Kentucky. Atmos is seeking an increase of about $16 million, and the impact on the average residential monthly bill would be about $4.99, or about a 9.6% increase. The Office of Attorney General is the intervener in this case. Beginning on December 14, we will conduct the formal hearing for Atmos Energy. And at that hearing, callers would have another opportunity to provide public comments by phone, and the phone line will be made available the day of the hearing. And the hearing is scheduled to last several days, and it will be live streamed via YouTube. And as I mentioned before, the opportunity to provide public comments continues during the pendency of any rate case and until the PSC issues a final order. And if you would like to send comments in writing, you may do so by sending an email to psc.comment@ky.gov. Please include the case number in the subject line and your full name and address in the body of your email. So that concludes my remarks, and Vice Chairman Covage will be presiding over the public comment portion of today's meeting. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Amy Covage, and I'm Vice Chairman of the Kentucky Public Service Commission. This meeting is being recorded for the benefit of the public, the record, and in order for the other two commissioners to review and consider. We are here today to take public comments in the application of Atmos Energy Corporation seeking an adjustment of its rates. To reiterate the point made during the overview, the role of the Public Service Commission is to ensure rates are fair, just, and reasonable. We understand that in any rate case proceeding, there can be strong feelings and opinions. We ask that if you provide comments today, that you are respectful and mindful of the time limits imposed. We are here to listen. The utility is not presenting during this public comment meeting, and neither are the interveners. The utility and the other parties have their opportunity to make their case during the pendency of this matter. This is an opportunity for customers of the utility and the general public to state their positions, concerns, and provide the Commission comments for its consideration. Again, the Commission is here to listen. During today's comment sessions, I will not be answering questions. The Commission is the fact finder and decision maker in this case, and as such, Commissioners are unable to comment or speak to the process or substance of the pending application. Any questions you raise during your comments may be of assistance to the Commission and its staff in adjudicating this matter. If you have questions for the utility or the parties to this case, you may ask them during the public meeting with the anticipation that those entities can later convey an appropriate answer to you outside of the public meeting. Contact information for the company may be received by calling the PSC and speaking to our staff at 502-564-3940. Depending on the number of participants indicating their interest in providing comments, we may limit the length of comments. We will let you know any time limits and when you have 1 minute left if required. And as always, written comments may be made to the Commission at any time during the consideration of a case and must include your name, address, and state the case number, which is 2021-00214. Comments may be mailed to the PSC or emailed to psc.comment@ky.gov. And now I will check to see if anyone has signed up to provide any comments at this hearing. Having no one signed up to give comments, we will adjourn this meeting. Please remember, if you are watching and you would like to provide a comment, you may submit written comments to the Commission by mailing them or by emailing to psc.comment@ky.gov. Be sure to reference case number 2021-00214. There is also an additional opportunity to provide public comment tonight at 5 p.m. and at the beginning of the hearing on December 14th at 9 a.m. Information is available at our homepage at psc.ky.gov. With that, this meeting is adjourned.